Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Last time we were on Sodar di Paudi, as in where the gate of Vaiguru is. Maharaj ne sanu ek cheez dassi si ki Maharaj told us there in one thing. Maharaj said, "Hor kete gavan se main chit na avan nan kya vichare." There are lots and lots of people are singing the praises based on their own mat, based on their own mat, on wisdom, right? Because some people, we have to really go deep in this, that some people maybe they have their own deities. Not only in Hinduism, there is a Taoism also and all, right? In Taoism also there are different practices they do. Somebody dies, they burn a car, like a depending upon how rich or poor you are. So if you're a poor person, you make a car out of a paper, you burn that, and they think it's going to that person who died. ਪਿਤਰੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਗਈ ਕਾਰ. Many practices. Some consider their forefathers as Vaiguru, that they have some authority. People in Indian culture, they talk about Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, right? Vishnu as the major one, or the Mahesh as the Shiva as the major one, as Vaiguru. But they are somehow singing and praises. Whether they are singing praises of Vaiguru or not, that's a different thing. Even just for Vaiguru, formless Vaiguru, people sing and worship in their own way. If you think about it, right? Even in Sikhism, people have pictures, photoa. Now there are murtiya also, the idols also. But they are keep on singing the praises. Whether whether they are doing the bhakti of Kal or bhakti of Vaiguru, that's a different thing. In the name of Vaiguru or Allah or Ram, people are doing bhakti of Kal. Very, very important to understand that. But Maharaj is saying, Hor kete gavan se main chitnavan. I can't even talk about how many people are singing the praises of Vaiguru. And that's why I'm starting from here, because I'm trying to make a base that the Pagati of Kal and Pagati of Vaiguru is different. And we have to check ourselves. We don't have to point out the fingers. ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਝਾਤੀ ਮਾਰਨੀ ਕਿਧਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕਾਲ ਦੀ ਭਗਤੀ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਦੀ ਕਦੀ. When we go and ask for things, physical things, it is called the bhakti, no matter what. And we have established anything which is out of char padarth. So the basic needs are covered in char padarth. Roti, kapda, makan are covered in there. Anything outside char padarth, when we are doing the praises, because सारे दा agenda होता है ना, everybody has an agenda. If I want a car, or if I want to start my new business, I'll say, why Guruji, please help me. Why Guru? And I'll do Simran also. But in my mind, what is going on? In my mind, it is going on, I want that particular thing to happen, physical thing to happen. Oh, I want to start my new business and it should be successful, let's say. Right? Let's take an example. Then I'm doing bhakti, 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 bhakti. It's a kal di bhakti. भावें मैं मुखों वाहिगुरु को बोल रहा, maybe I'm chanting वाहिगुरु, but it is not such the bhakti. It's called the bhakti still. Such is nirakar, nirankar. It doesn't have any akar. So anything which we are going to get out of such is also going to be nirankar. That's why we stopped it yesterday, because I knew if we'll not discuss this topic, then we'll not do the justice. Right? That's why Maharaj is saying here, Soi Soi Sada Sach Sahib Sacha Sachi Nai. Parwan hai na jedi bhakti. That bhakti is only Nirakar di bhakti, Nirankar di bhakti, Sach di bhakti. The praises of only Sach should be there. The moment we attach anything with it other than Sach, it becomes a Bhakti of Kal. Because rest, everything is with the death, with the Kal. Why Kal is called death? Why Kal is called time? Why Kal is called devil? Devil. There is a reason for that. Kal wants to put us in the cycle of life and death because that is his job. He is under hukum. Kal is under hukum. And now we are talking about Nirakar, Nirankar versus Kal. Now the question should come in all our minds is Kal physical or not? Does he has a car? The answer is yes. Maybe a Sukham Akar, but he has an Akar. And Gurmukh Pyaro, we all have a Sukham Akar also, the subtle body also. We all have it. E man karma, e man dharma, e man panch tat ka janma. The body is doing karam as well as taram. Body sometimes little bit walk on the taram side, as in on the path of naam, on the path of live, and on the karam, on the physical side also. But the idea is, if mind will only and only go towards the taram, then mind will lose its identity. The Sukhamakar will be gone. It will be merged with Vairu. फिर आत्मा रह जाती है सिर्फ. And it's a difficult thing. विरलियां दी हुंदी है. Very rare ones are those. Because I the idea here is that what is the goal of our life? Is goal of our life is to become the richest person of this planet? Is goal of our life is to become the famous person of this planet? Doesn't matter which field. It can be the field of spirituality also. अगर साडे मन दे विच ए भी ख्याल आ गया, if even we started thinking कि यार I want to become the best and best spiritual person of the world, then also it's Kal Di Bhakti. It's not a Kal Di Bhakti. Kal Di Bhakti, Akal Di Bhakti. Very, very sukham path. Very, very subtle path. When you start doing the bhakti, and what happens in between, it all changes. When sometimes we start, we have good intentions, but we forget about our second party. Beautiful question was asked by a child, right? Not a child, 11 years old, Tejdeep. She asked this question: why Vaiguruji created this world? And if we will not understand that this is a game between visible and invisible things, we will fail. And I'm telling you, lots and lots of people talk about invisible Vaiguru, but they doubt. Somewhere down the line, all of us have a doubt. But that doubt will only go away even when Vaiguruji will give us a small chalak. Just a small instant sub-second, he will give the darshan of Nirakar. You will have no doubt after that. Merging is later. Just a small chalak. For whole life, you will know that this is the right path. The path of Sach. Vaiguruji is also called Sach. Because other than Vaiguruji, nothing is truth. Nothing. Nothing is true. Everything is false. Even if we say, oh, I am the most truthful person, I don't lie. Check yourself. Introspect. तुसी झूठ बोलते हो कि नहीं बोलते? We cannot do it with this physical body because the physical body is a lie. Physical body is a fake. We cannot do anything such with it. That's why we have to connect with Naam. His Naam is such, he is such. Nothing else in this world is such. No matter whatever people say. I'll give you an example, right? Let's say if somebody says, or you say to somebody that, okay, I will come to your house at 2 p.m. Can you reach at 2 p.m.? Some people say, yes, I can. But if you will check your time, Kal is not in your control. It will be either 2 hours, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 2 hours, 1 minute, right? So, what I'm trying to say is because this world is fake, this creation, if Tejdeep is here, she can listen. If this world is fake, this creation is fake, everything is a fake. And that's the game which we are playing. We have to come out of this fake world and meet the truth. Sach nu milna si, milap karna sach de mein. And remember the definition of milap, if we have forgotten. Milap is merging. Darshan is different. Sach nu vekhna ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ. Sach ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ. Right? You see there is a house. You can see it from the far, but to enter the house is different. And become part of that house is different. Soi soi sada sach sahib, sacha sachi nai. He's sada such, always such truth. He's the only true thing. I mean, when we were little, we used to write it on the paper big in a calligraphy that truth is God. Somebody has a question. Let me know. Okay. Truth is God. And that is something was very, very important thing to learn. And at that time, at least I didn't understood what exactly that means. Truth is God. But when I read this again and again, soi, he's the only one who is such forever and will be ever. Aad such, Jugad such, Happy such, Nanak Husi bhi such. And his naam is also Satnam. Ik Oankar Satnam. His naam. Sacha Sachi Nai. His vadai, his praises are the such. But only if we are doing the praises of Sacha Vaheguru, Nirakar. What is the nishani? What is the sign that we are actually doing the bhakti of such, not the kal? I mean, I know people get upset sometimes with this. They say, how can you just say this, right? It's not me saying. Maharaj has given us very, very good clarity. Other than Naam, other than such, we should not ask anything from Vaheguru. Char Padarat is separate. Char Padarats are needed to live in this world. And Vaheguruji send us with those Char Padarats. Again, Kholange Maharaj. That's why Japji Sahib has 40 bodies, right? He is going to tell us everything. He's going to, in a summarized way, what everything Japji Sahib is there. Habi hosi jaye na jasi rachna jin rachai. Maharaj is saying that even if the creation is done, something happens. Mahaparlo ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਹਾਪਰਲੋ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਉਤਪਤ ਪਰਲੋ ਸ਼ਬਦੇ ਹੋਵੇ ਸ਼ਬਦੇ ਹੀ ਫਿਰ ਉਤਪਤ ਹੋਵੇ utpat as in the creation is through the shabad, through the voice of Vaheguru, the definition of Omkar. Parlo is destruction, also happens. But Maharaj says, even if the destruction of everything you see, or you see by microscope, or you see by telescope, right? Microscope for the microorganism, telescope for the universe stuff, stars and all. If everything is the creation is done, but he will not be done. He will be the only one who will be there. Pata nahi kitni bari ho chukka. At least Guru Granth Sahib Ji don't claim that it has happened for this number of times. Maharaj says, I don't know how it money. This is the beauty of the Gurbani. Gurbani doesn't claim anything without the evidence. And what is the evidence? We are the evidence. We can look for the evidence. That's why Maharaj said, that Hindus think, as in that Sanatan Taram thinks, I should not say Hindus, Sanatan Taram thinks, Patala Patal, Lak Akas Akas. That there are hundred thousands of universes, right? Parallel universe, multiverses. Now they are making sci-fi movies out of it. Quantum physics is there. What Maharaj says, Lekha hoye ta likhiye lekhe hoye vinas. At the end of, we can't account for it. Vismat, happy hosi, jai na jasi, rachna jin rachai. He can create these things multiple times. He can destroy it through his voice, but he himself will be there all the time. Vaheguruji will be there all the time. That's why Maharaj starts this with Soi Soi Sada Sach Sahib. All the time. Sada Sach Sahib, Sacha Sacha Sachi. Soi Soi Sada Sach Sahib, Sacha Sachi Nai. He'll be there all the time. He was there, he is there, he will be there. Rest, everything can be done. Parlo aa sakdi, maha parlo aa sakdi. Even after the Mahaparlo, he'll be alone. But the beauty is, he can again with the second can create rangi rangi panti kar kar jinsi maya jinupai. He can create again the show. He can create the maya. He can create the governor of Maya Kal, Panchdoot, everything he can create again. Rangi rangi, vakho vakhre rangan di. Lots of flowers, beautiful mountains, beautiful rivers. He can create in a split second with his voice. Rangi rangi panti kar kar jinsi maya jin upai. But at the end of the day, who has created this maya? Who has created this creation? Who can create? It's only Vayu. I know people. There was a. There are climate control devices. There are a lot of things, right? People want to mess up with the climate. I mean, we have already messed up with the climate so much that we have extreme climates now. But the more we will take things in our hand or try to take things in our hand, the more mess ups we will do. Because we have a lot of home, we have a lot of ego. Do what you are doing, but surrender. Maharaj is not telling us to stop your work or anything. Do. Maharaj says, do your. It's part of the char padarat, arth chara. But surrender. Mera kuch bhi nahi mere ko. I don't have anything. I don't have the qualities. That's why we read every day. Hum ab gun pare ek gun nahi. You know, once in one of the Gurdwara, the Granthi Sahiban had Granthi approached me. He said, why you read this Shabad, Hum Avgun Pare Ek Gun Nahi, at the end of the Simran program? You're doing the good things. You are doing the quality things. I said, Paisa, according to me, that's the biggest home we have. We can't do anything on our own. Till the time we are in this physical body, we are full of home. We are full of calm. We are full of growth. We are full of all these activities. The only thing which we can do is to bend in front of Vaheguru Sache Pasha and surrender. That's it. We don't have any qualities. All the qualities are given to us by Vaheguru. We can only thank. Dandot bandhan anikbar. Sarv kala samrath. Dolan te rakho Prabhu. Dekar sehte haath. If we will wander, he is the only one who can save us. Because everybody gets these, right? Everybody gets these thoughts in their head. Oh, what's going to happen in the stock market? Let's do this, let's do that. All are distractions. Everything is a distraction. And I know it's easy to say, very difficult to implement. Very, very difficult. But that's why he's watching us all the time. All the time. We don't know what we are doing, but Vaheguru Ji know. Kar kar vekha kita apna jiv tis di vadiyai. He is watching us, our actions through his Chitragupt, Dharamraj. Everything is being noted. We have to be very careful, you know. When I say, I'm not trying to scare you, what I'm trying to tell you here is that when we forget that Vaheguruji doesn't know anything what we are doing, or we forget about Vaheguruji for a split second, it's like, you know, disconnecting from Vaheguru Sache Pasha. When we have growth, when we have calm, when we have low, when we have more, when we have ankar, remember this jukti, this technique. You are not calm. You are not krodh. You are not lob. You are not moh. You are not hankar. Pancho ka chagda, chagdat janam gavaya. When we have an argument with somebody, who is arguing? Is these five thieves, our five thieves which are in our body, are arguing with the five thieves of the other person? We are nowhere there. Chagdat janam gavaya. We waste whole our life doing this. And that's why we have to be careful. Because we are not these five thieves, but five thieves sitting in us speaks on our behalf. Why not Vaheguruji speaks on our behalf? Because we don't go to Vaheguruji. We like the things which are physical, which are visible. Invisible things we don't like because we don't have an idea. But that's why when we will do the right bhakti of invisible, that invisible, that Vaheguru will speak from us, from our tongue. Kar kar vekha kita apna jiv tis di vadiyai. This is the vadiyai. This is the quality he has, which no one has. He has created all this creation. As which appreciate, enjoy the nature, but more than the nature, appreciate the creator. Creation is physical, visible, and he is invisible. Nirankar. जो तिस पावै सोई करसी हुक्म न करना जाई. At the end of the day, he, whatever he wants, he will do it. Soi karsi. We cannot, we cannot do the our hukam. We cannot create our own order, own naam, own law. We are under his law. The earlier we will understand, the better it will be. Sometimes for people, the whole life is there to do things as they want. Maharaj is watching. He's not going to take a revenge or anything. It's just whatever tasks, whatever jobs, whatever karams we will do, that's the result we are going to get. And it's very full of, you know, this is the right kind of a justice. ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਸੱਚ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਸਾਰਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦਾ through the automatic mechanism. The automation which is going on is also such. The justice is also such. We can't say that you have done the wrong justice because it's not wrong. That's the only thing which is true. His whatever he do is such. That's why Maharaj ends this body with saying, So Patshaho, Saha Pat Sahib, Nanak Rehan Razai. Razai is his Raza. If we will live in his Raza, in his Hukam, in his Naam, then everything will be fine. And who has to be under his Raza? Our mind, not the physical body. Physical body is nothing. Physical body, we are moving our hands because of that life force, because of that mind, because of that energy. We think, okay, now I have to get up and walk. That is through his energy. सारा कुछ ओदी रजा च चल रहा है। एंड व्हेन आवर माइंड विल कम इन हिज रजा, एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन, विल हैव नो दर्द, नो दुख, नथिंग। दैट्स अ गेम। No sadness, no feelings, no bad feelings, always happiness, always bliss, always anand. Anand, Anand sabko kahe, Anand Guru te jaane. When we will merge in Vaheguru. ठीक है जी. I don't know. Let's check if there are questions. If there are no questions, or there is a question. I'm always excited about the questions. Vaheguru ji, asking for good health, does that comes under Kal, Deepakti? No, Vaheguru, it is not. Obviously, you need a good health, right? The basic things, right? Just very simple. Good health, good food as in right time for the food, and then shelter, clothing. This is all right kind of a stuff. Because if you don't have a good health, you can't even do the bhakti, right? If you don't have a good health, you can't even do the bhakti. So having a good health is good too. But Maharaj da ne ke shabad bhi aanda hai. Guru Sahib, if he will do kripa, then we'll discuss one day. If we'll take seva, then we'll do the vichar of full Guru Granth Sahib Ji. ਹੋਰ ਖਾਣਾ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਕੋ ਅਖਵਾਰ ਚਿਤ ਖਾਂਦਿਆ ਤਨ ਪੀੜੀਏ ਮਨ ਮੈਂ ਚਲੇ ਵਿਕਾਰ. Well, this is a big shabad. I might have done some mistakes in Syari Biari, so I apologize for that. But the idea is, ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਆ, whatever what we eat, what we do. And sometimes because of our eating habits, sometimes of how we, you know, act, like if we are driving rashly, right, then also our body can have a problem. What I'm saying is we should work on those problems. ਇਹ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਗਲਤ ਮਲਤ ਖਾਈ ਜਾਈਏ ਤੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਸਾਡਾ ਢਿੱਡ ਪੀੜ ਹੋਏ, ਹਨਾ. So everything rational, that's what I'm saying. Roti kapda makan is a good thing. If there is a health problem because we didn't took care of our diet or something, right, then we should also say, I apologize, Vaheguruji, I was not taking care of my health. Now I will take care of my health. Help me. ਤੇ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੋ, ਨਾਮ ਜਪੋ, ਨਾਮ ਜਪਣ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਤਕਲੀਫਾਂ ਦੂਰ. All the diseases goes away if we connect with his naam, sacha naam, sara kuch. That is the ardas, that is the real ardas. Naam japna. Koi bhi problem aa jaye na, any problem, physical, non physical, japna. Surrender yourself and things will go away. I hope it answers this question. Hanji, puch lo ji question. This is a deep body. Sodar keha, so kar keha, right? ठीक है जी. If there are no questions, आओ जी ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਏ. ਵਾਹ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਸੁਣਨਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਸੁਣਨਾ. आओ जी. ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, 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 ਵਾਹ Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Va Guru 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 Va Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Let's go. Antargat, mind should chant and mind should listen. I'll speak loud, but all of us, we need to do Antargat, inside, through the mind. Va, Guru, 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 Va, Guru. Now slowly, slowly bring your focus above your head, on the top of your head. Theapa, we have to start leaving the chanting and ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਪਕੜਨਾ We have to catch the shabad through our mind. If there is no shabad, that's okay. Just stay there on top of your head without doing anything. Asan lana hote. Totally relax your body. Totally relax your body. And in case you get a thought there, you can stop your breath for a few seconds and release. What about the asan lana? and listen to the Shabad if you are hearing the Shabad. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। हम अवगुण भरे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखे बिख खाई। माया मोह परम पै भूलै, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह जी। भुला चुका दी खिमा।